So here in this shloka, a very interesting shloka, again a set of 4 questions asked by Yaksha. Kimsvid ekaha vicharate. So I'll just tell all the 4 questions in English. Who or what travels alone? That is the first question. What is born again after being born? The third one, what is the remedy for snow or fog? And fourth one, what is the biggest vessel? What is the biggest vessel? Right? So the first question is, who or what travels alone? The answer given is Surya. It is the sun who travels alone. We'll first go through the answers and we'll see what is the implication. What is born again and again after being born? He says it is the moon, Chandra. What is the remedy for snow or fog? It is fire, which is the remedy. And what is the biggest vessel? Earth is the biggest vessel. Okay, so let us try to understand why he gave these answers. Who or what travels alone? So of course we know that it is the sun which is the center of our solar system, and the sun is not traveling it with anyone, he travels alone. Now what does sun indicate? We have already seen that light is equivalent to knowledge. Okay, and sun does not depend on any other source for heat and light. He is Swayam Prakasha. So he is the embodiment of knowledge. And sun, Surya Bhagavan, was also the guru of Hanuman. And we also have seen that Agastya Mahamuni, he tells Rama to worship sun before killing Ravana. So sun is the embodiment of knowledge. He is the embodiment of brilliance. He is self-effulgent. What does that mean? He doesn't depend on any other source for heat and light. So similarly, a person who has gained full knowledge, all knowledge, is fearless. He can walk alone. Right? So in life we are all scared because we do not have full knowledge. But a person who is all brilliance, who has got all knowledge, he is not scared of anything. He has the ability to walk alone. If we go through the life history of all our saints, masters, it can be Adi Shankaracharya. Right, I gave a session on the life history of Shankaracharya. An 8-year-old, 9-year-old boy, 1200 years, has the courage to walk alone across the length and breadth of this country for reviving our culture and heritage. Walking alone. Right? Rama, he had to go to the forest for 14 years. He did not think twice, oh, who is going to come with me to the forest? He was ready to go to the forest all alone. He never asked Sita and Lakshmana to come. So a person who has all knowledge, he is not scared of anything. So this is the simple implication as to who or what travels alone or can walk alone. The next question, what is born again after being born? It is moon. On the other hand, we have moon. We know that moon does not have any light of itself, right? The moon reflects the light of the sun. Moon is born again and again, every fortnight, waxing and waning, right? We have Amavasya, where we cannot see the moon, and then again we can say that the moon is being born, it becomes bigger and bigger, and then again what happens? It becomes smaller and smaller and smaller, and then it vanishes. So again the moon is being born. So this waxing and waning, appearing and disappearing happens for the moon, right? Now moon is also related to the mind, mana, right? Our mind is also like that, like the moon. We are in good mood, right? The good mood is being born, and then what happens? The good mood will die down also, and then sorrow mode comes. Okay, we are in a moody mood. Okay, and then finally after some time when we meet our friends, good mood gets born again. So just like the moon, different emotions or moods in our mind gets born again and again, right? So that is why he relates the moon as one which keeps being born and again and again. Similarly, the mind also is like that. Different emotions, etc., keep appearing and disappearing in our minds again and again. Means it is chanchala, right? Mind, right? It is not stable. Different emotions keep rising and they keep waning. Right? Next, what is the remedy for smog or fog? When there is fog, we cannot see clearly, right? We cannot see things clearly. In the same way, when we are not sure, when we don't have the right knowledge, we cannot perceive or understand things clearly, right? Say you have gone to a new class, you are very confused, nothing is clear, you do not know how to write the examination, or somebody for the first time is appearing for an interview, he does not know what to do, very unclear. Somebody wants to start a new business, everything seems so unclear. Unclear means foggy in the mind, it is not clear at all. I don't know what to do, I don't know where to start, I don't know how to proceed, right? That means that is the indication of fog. So how can fog be removed? How does it get dispelled? When there is fire, right? It is foggy, it is winter. When the sun rises, what happens? All the fog goes away, right? So in the presence of fire or in the presence of light, all fog or all confusion, all disturbances will go away. So here what does fire indicate? Knowledge. When we are confused, when we are not clear, what should we bring into our lives? Knowledge. So when there is knowledge, all confusions will automatically go away, will disappear, will get cleared. So that is the meaning of fire being the remedy for fog or snow. The last one is very interesting. What is the biggest vessel? He says earth is the biggest vessel. Now vessel means a patra, right? A vessel can contain something. A vessel can contain something. It can only contain a limited amount of, say a vessel is filled with rice or some food item. It only has limited amount. But what about the earth? It can provide unlimited amount, right? Where do we grow food? On the earth. So earth is providing food unlimited since thousands and thousands of years, unlimited. The earth has minerals and different kinds of elements, unlimited, right? Since thousands and thousands of centuries, we are taking, from where are we getting all the minerals and all the elements? From the earth itself, right? Is there any limit for it? No. We can also say that earth is the biggest vessel because it contains the waters of all the oceans, right? It is the biggest vessel which holds all the waters of all the oceans within itself, right? So in that way we can say that earth is the biggest vessel, who can be equated to like an Akshaya Patra, and she is like a mother who is always giving and giving and giving. Right? So very interesting set of questions. So again let me repeat, who or what travels alone? It is Surya. So what does Surya indicate? A person who has complete knowledge will have the ability or the strength or the courage to travel or to do things alone. What is born again and again? Moon. So that means the various emotions which rise in our minds, which are born and which die down. And next, what is the remedy for smog or fire, snow or fog? Fire. So what does smog or fog indicate? Unclear. Distant, nothing, unclear, not clear. So if that has to go, we have to bring in knowledge. So once we have the right knowledge, things will become clear automatically, right? And what is the fourth question? What is the biggest vessel? Earth is the biggest vessel. So these are the 4 questions and the 4 answers given by Yaksha. Okay. So next set of questions we will see in the next class.